Welcome, friends of Two Writing Teachers. My name is Lainey Levin, and I'm excited and proud to help kick off our August series on resetting our writing workshop practices. You know, every fall when my fellow teachers and I are setting up our classrooms, a funny thing happens in the staff lounge. The counters, the tables, every available surface quickly becomes covered with stuff. Old books, math games, bulletin board decorations, notepads, supply caddy, stickers, you name it. It all gets piled up in the hopes that someone will find it useful. Of course, most of the stuff is bound for the trash, but still, for me, I know that the stuff served me well when I needed it. It's hard to let it go. But maybe I teach different things now, different kids. Maybe I use different strategies. Whatever the reason, I appreciate the use I've gotten out of it, and I move on. And just as it feels good to take stock of the materials that serve me well and no longer work, it also feels good to reflect on instructional practices that I need to let go of. This reflection is much more emotional for me than weeding out books or school supplies. Sometimes when I think back on former instructional practices, my first instinct is to shake my head in disappointment. That's not best practice, I scold myself. Why did I ever do that? But then I think about the students in my care. I think of how important it is for them to know and understand that they are in a safe space where they're free to learn and grow without fear of judgment, and that there is always time and opportunity to improve. It helps me remember that teaching is an evolution. I used to engage in what I believed was best practice, and maybe it's how I was taught in college, or it made sense to me. And now I learn new practices that work better. And just like I hold space for my students, I need to be gentle with my former self. It's important to honor and respect where I've come from. This blog series serves as a reminder to my current self that if all goes according to plan, there should be practices I'm engaging in now that will have future me scratching my head, wondering how it is I could have ever done that. It means I'm evolving and I'm still striving to discover what's best for the students in my care. And it also means I can release past practices without judgment or self-criticism. At Two Writing Teachers, we know how important it is to learn in a safe space. So this week, we invite you into ours. We will share some of the growth experienced in our own teaching and what that was like for us and for our students. You might recognize yourself in some of our journeys, and you may see into an experience that's quite different from your own. We hope you will join us from a place of interest and curiosity, and we hope this series allows you a space in which you might examine your own practice, your own evolution. What serves you well? What might you release and move on from? It might not fit on that table in the staff lounge, but we hope it feels just as liberating to let it go. Throughout the week, we'd love to hear your thoughts. Since we're unlearning together, comment and let us know how you moved on or hope to let go of a certain practice. We even have a book giveaway for those of you who share the comments, and you can see the information below. Thanks.